It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete, and it is Beckham. That's a pickup of 17. Good for a Dolphins first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They run on the jet sweep, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a...
Jason Sanders on. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll motion over Pierce. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll take this down inside the 30. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Second and 7. From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end, Branson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On third down, they'll set up in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense going to take over now for the second time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Off play action, it's Tua.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's the Waddle again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. The open man is the tight end, Granson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Now Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins extend it to a 21-6 advantage. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. To throw, it's Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the... So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Richardson. He gets this complete to Gregson. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal. They'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up, third and goal. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's going nowhere on this one, met and dropped behind the line, and now it is fourth and goal.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will cut into that lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Waddle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the gun, here's Tua. And it's caught right side by Beckham.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. Looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times. And they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes. And once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
We'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Tua gives it to Mostert.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that run shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's his 3rd down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second and a yard. From the gun, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2. Throwing, Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A throw over the middle, it's Odell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On the carry, here's Mostert. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Jake Bailey now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Richardson, gonna look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got his tight end, Branson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now a first down throw for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios. And
hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Will be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
3rd and long. Throwing is Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Like, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now Richardson. He's got his big tight end. Ryan Franson. Touchdown Colts. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now, 2 with a throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there. picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Play action. Tagovailoa. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This one complete to Hill. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
one is caught by Pierce. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Pass right side to down. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 29 yards in all. And they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Now Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Gay to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Colts will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Here's 2. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion, it's Waddle. He'll run. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left for the remainder of the game. So you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They put Smythe in motion. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
From the gun, here's Tua. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. First and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Back to throw is Tua. open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And that one is caught. And he will score. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins are going to open up the lead to 8.
37, Colts 29.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
They'll run here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He's got his tight end, Granson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. The open man is the tight end, Granson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Granson. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up.
This is why film study is so important, Mike. It feels to me like the defense recognized that formation from during the week in practice. They knew exactly what was coming, and what's a critical play on that 2-point try? Defense is able to get a stop.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
On 1st down. To the outside, he's got Waddle.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Mostert. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 3rd down, they go with Mostert. 1st down, and more. Oh, still on the run, but he's lost the football. and the defense has it. But so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with two hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. Can they get an explosive play? There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop the throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good stop, though, yes. He's got it. That's a 1st down. From the gun, Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense, Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hill brought in motion. That's to the end zone, but they can't finish. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
In motion comes Beckham. On the ground, it's Mostert. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the 2-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. Here's 2nd down. Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers. An incredible performance, an NFL record set here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late. But he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They got out of the gates hot.